Yo, what's up? What's up? My friends, my family, my fellow gamers, what's good? It's your boy Porter Rock 77. I'm gonna check out how it sounds. All right, we sounding good. We sounding good. How's everybody doing, man? How's the chat doing? What's going on, man? My friends, my family, what's up, peoples? Let me do some quick shout outs to MK, to Mark Woodland, Hannibal, to Dane Garuda, to Kevin out there, Wani Tudor, EJ Johnston, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? The random guy. Trunks, fuck yo bitch. What's up, Trunks? Oh, snap. We got Lex Perez, what's good? Yo, Trey BK. Two more minutes, you late, boring already. Damn, dog. What's up, Papa? ¿Cómo está? Ahmed San, man, what's going on, man? What's up, everybody? Hellspawn Ray, what's up? You know what I'm saying? What else we got down here? Who else? Lionel Buggin. Yeah, we up in here. The Ruham, what's good? Mix, what's up? Xbox Live Mike, Mighty Mouse, and Caster. You know what I'm saying? I do Juegos, what's good? You know what I'm saying? Focus the Kid. JD, Chili Hog, Jackknife, Raya, RIADH. Oh my God, I'm gonna call you D1. I'm gonna go with that one. You know what I'm saying? Man, what's up, man? What's up, people? My Gamer Neutral. What's up, everybody, man? Hey, thank you so much for rocking out with me. I know it's unusual time, except for for the people out here in Europe. Right now it's what time is it right now? It's 7:14 p.m. Like 6 hours ahead from the East Coast time. So it's like what 1:14 out there and shit. But I wanna rock out with you. Yeah, just not too bad. You'll be all right. No, you good. Yeah, my wife bugging out. You know, saying we're in a hotel room and stuff, and she's just in the background wilding out and stuff. So she's afraid that the conversation might be heard. But anyway, we out here chilling and all that stuff. But I'm doing an on the spot live podcast because I'm seeing a little trend here. All right, seeing a little trend. You see the title. Triggers was good. FaZe Hussein, what's up? We seen the trend. So you know what? I like that logic. I'm gonna go with it. I'm not gonna RD Vania. What's up? I'm not. You know what? I'm not even gonna damage control it. Or I'm not gonna hate on it. I'm gonna accept it. I like it. I like it. I think it's cool. So I'm gonna use it. Why not? Why can't I use it? You understand what I'm saying? If you didn't like PlayStation's first 3 years, that's a you problem. It wasn't for you. You the issue. There was no sparse lineup. There's no indie station. There's no delay station. So all those years what we had was you problem. That's what we had. Right? So I'm gonna use it. I like it. I'm gonna use it. So when people go, PlayStation had no games the first 3 years, no. We got games. What the problem is you. You were the problem. Right? How about in the chat? You agree with me? Can we start doing that? All right? There was no problem. We were good. So this whole shit of the last 4 years or whatever amount of time where PlayStation 4 had no games, nah, son. You were the problem. It was a you issue. All those comments people were saying that, hey, I have an Xbox and the only thing PlayStation has is this multi-plats I can already play. Nah, dog. You the problem. If you don't like PlayStation, that's a you problem. I'm going to use it. I'm not going to fight it. I'm not fighting it. If you don't like Sea of Thieves, that's a you problem. If you don't like Super Lucky Tales, you problem. If you don't like Gran Turismo, you problem. You don't like Dry Club? Ha! You problem. I'm going to use that. You don't like Resogun? You problem. That's it. You don't like God of War's New Direction? You problem. I'm going to use that. I'm going to use it. Because now, see, here's the thing. Here's the reality. I don't even know where to begin with this. Here's the thing. every community, every fan base, fanboys, whatever, that's into just the shit talking and all that stuff for this console war, they move goalposts, right? To some form of degree. There's always gonna be some goalposts moving, right? But my God, I never seen like these Xbox dudes, they literally move goalposts to another fucking hemisphere. Like, holy shit. This thing about it's a you problem now. So technically, there's no such thing as a bad game from here on out. There's no bad game. Because if you don't like the game, it's a you problem. This was never discussed in like, and we could talk about console warring going all the way back to the fucking Atari to at least the Super NES, Sega Master System days. Never have I heard of this. This shit is wild, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, this you problem. I know they're gonna say, it's because of CFDs. Nah, man, nah, you're not fooling me. All right, let me tell you something. I'm the head general of this shit. All right, let me tell you that, son. All right, and as the head general, I'm 10 steps ahead of these Xbox dudes. If this was a game of chess, this has shit to do with Sea of Thieves. All right, I mean, granted, Sea of Thieves is the first thing, but it's beyond that. They are stacking the deck. They're already creating a narrative that's going to be applied to every Xbox game that comes out here and out. So let's say if State of Decay bombs for whatever reason. I hope not, because that's one game I'm really looking forward to play. But let's say if it does bombs, that's a you problem. If Crackdown doesn't live up to the hype with this cloud tech shit and it bombs, that's a you problem. If Microsoft has a shitty E3, that's a you problem. It's already there. I already see it. This shit is wild. So fuck it. There's no stopping this train. This is beyond insanity. You can't fight this. You can't fight crazy. You can't. All you could do is put it in a straitjacket and lock it away. You understand what I'm saying? That's all you could do. So fuck it. If that's the narrative, the next time I hear an Xbox dude saying, well, PlayStation had no games, I'm like, no. PlayStation had games. If you didn't like them, that's a you problem. That's it. That's all I'm going to say now. So from this day on, that whole narrative of PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4 didn't have compelling games, dead that. That's a you problem. I mean, you can't make this up. First super chat of the day, my man Lionel, a.k.a. Yoshida, a.k.a. Big Money. What's going on, brother? $10 super chat. Thank you very much. He says, you got to put this shit to bed about PS4 not having exclusives the first 2 to 3 years of the PS4 gen. They can't champion Sea of Thieves and then crack on Jap exclusives that held us down during those years. I agree exactly, bro. My man Tim Dog made a list of games, and it included preview games and indie games. And he said Xbox provided good games or whatever over the last couple of months. And I'm like, you know what? I have no issues with that. I'll be honest. I have no issues if Xbox dudes include indie games. I had no issues. The issue I have is, why did you attack me for doing the same shit 3 years ago, 2 years ago? When we mentioned games, it was a problem. They called it the list. All these ponies are showing us the list because they don't have big AAA exclusives. It was a problem. But now it's not a problem no more. Catastrophic Masterpiece. Thank you for the $2 super chat. I appreciate it, brother. None of this was a problem. None of this on the PlayStation 4 side, it was a problem back then. Now it's not a problem. Here's the funny thing. We ain't pay $400 for indies. But in 2017-18, you're paying $500 for indies? That's okay. The most powerful console ever. And you guys are good with indies now. You weren't good with indies when the PlayStation was starting. And keep in mind, this was 2013, 2014. So you can understand that Sony's was developing games and pushing them out. And you could clearly see that because look at the games they've been working on over that time period. Horizon Zero Dawn, Uncharted 4, Days Gone, whatchamacallit, we're getting God of War, Detroit Being Human, Ghost of Tsushima. They've been working. It just needs to come out, and they are coming out now. In the meantime, they're also working with third parties and Japanese support. So we got Nier Automata, Neo, Bloodborne, Persona 5, Yakuza. But that was a problem. There was no that's a you problem back then. People were saying PlayStation was a $400 paperweight because it has no AAA exclusives. Only have bullshit AAA games. This was 2013. This was 2014. This was 2015. But in 2017, in 2018, it's okay to buy another $500 console. Another, and I'm saying keyword another, because you already bought a $500 Xbox for the current gen. You're just buying another current gen Xbox One that's touted as the most powerful console ever. And you're using indie games. I'm not saying don't like the indie games. I'm not saying that at all. In fact, isn't that we've been trying to preach to you? And you denied us? You made fun of us? The list. That's what you nicknamed these shits. You nicknamed them the list. You ragged on the list. Now you're doing your own lists. That's all we've been saying. I'm not saying don't like Xbox games. But what the hell happened? You guys didn't like the list. So why are you doing it yourselves? Now I'm going to say this. I'm going to bring this up because people don't understand. Xbox dudes come up and say, well, you guys wanted power. You all about the power. How come we're not talking about power now? I'm going to explain this one last time. The reason why nobody's talking about the power is because most console gamers do not have those consoles. We don't own Xbox One X's. We don't own PlayStation 4 Pros. The Ruham, $5 super chat. Thank you, brother. You can almost say Xbox One X is a backwards compatible box. You have to wonder what the One X is really for. Like, of course, it's the most powerful console to play multiplats. But that's what you pay $500 for a GPU upgrade? Because that's really what it ends up being. Hoovy, $5. My oh my, have narrative change. It's bugged out. Now it's a you problem. So was it a you problem the first 3 years of PlayStation? I don't know. Lionel, my man, thank you so much. We always have more exclusives than them. PS4 last year's lineup alone bodies the whole Xbox lineup this gen. Truth is, we have so much exclusives, we forgot about them. Brother, man, this is not even the beginning. Listen, Lionel. Not only do we have exclusives killer, we could right now, if we want to, we could start talking shit about 2019. Ghost of Tsushima, The Last of Us 2, Days Gone. We already have bangers. We don't even have to sweat 2018. We could say, you know what, 2018 is over. We're already looking at 2019 now. And that's not even knowing if Sony's going to push out even more bangers at E3. On the Xbox side, this E3 is probably the most important E3 of the Xbox brand in the history of the brand. In the history of the brand, this E3 is probably the most important. Because hopefully it will give us a glimpse of what's going on. For PlayStation, we already know what's going on for 2019. We already have it in the books. Death Stranding, Ghost of Tsushima, The Last of Us 2, Days Gone, Lost Soul Aside. We already know. Like, we don't even need this E3, technically. Technically, we don't really, the only thing we need from this E3, technically, is just dates. That's it. They could just spend 5 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for this E3, this is what we're going to do. We're just going to name you the dates that we're going to get. Spider-Man comes on this date. Days Gone comes out on this day. The Last of Us 2 comes out on this day. Death Stranding will come out on this day. Lost Soul Cyber comes out on this day. All right, everybody, have a good night. Take care. Bye. Boom. We have so much content. Do we really need an E3? What are they going to show? Multiplats? Yo. Now I want you to go. Sometimes I do this little dramatic pause. So when you hear a little quiet, it's not your internet. It's not your things, whatever. It's the dramatic pause. You know what I'm saying? Let's get you guys waiting. Just putting it out there. Here's the thing. Listen, I'm going to be honest. I know I'm talking shit about this. That's a you problem. But I'm going to tell you, any person, any gamer who enjoys a platform, PlayStation, PC, Nintendo, Xbox, and you use this, that's a you problem bullshit, you're doing your platform a disservice. Stop feeling sorry for these fucking games. We all know, or at least we should know, games that potentially may not hit the wickets. And you got to be real about it. Because if you give a participation trophy to every single thing these companies do, your brand's going to suck ass. I'll be honest. I'm not. Listen, when it comes to these, I simply am not interested in it. I said that. If people are interested in the game, there's more part to you. Enjoy it. That's your business, your money, your time, your living room, your bedroom, wherever you play your Xbox, or if you're playing on PC, wherever you do in the comfort of your home or location, that's your business. I'm just going by looking at games, just from the experience of me looking at games and whatever. Sea of Thieves is already down to 20,000 viewers. It got first in UK, but the number is 22K. 22K is not a high number. So if that's your first week high number, it's going to drop quickly the second week and the third week. May not even reach 1 million. Andrew Wilkins, $10 super chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Andrew says, Xbox could talk shit about early PS4 games if Dead Frame Rate 3, Quantum Flake, Killer Antique, Titanfall 1, Sunset Overhype didn't become the flops they are. Hey, bro. Now, you know what they're going to tell you? That's a you problem. That's what they're going to say. That's what they're going to say. Yo. I don't know, man. Like, this that's a you problem. It's not good for the culture. It's not good for gaming at all. It's not. Because then now, no games suck. We'll never be able to say a game sucks now. Because everybody's going to use that now. Imagine if we had that shit during the PS3 era. Remember Haze and Lair, them two trash-ass games? Well, now apparently they weren't trash. It was just simply a you problem. Killzone, the first Killzone. Nah, that game didn't suck. You didn't like Killzone? Ah, that's a you problem, dog. That's a you problem. You're the problem. Yo, this is the most. Yo, 2018 is off to an insane start. Like, yo, I'm bugging out here. Like this you problem thing is going to be used for everything, right? But I guarantee it won't be used for PlayStation games. Gran Turismo, right? Gran Turismo Sport. The guy code was good. OBJ the Don, what's up? DJ Almighty or DI Almighty. What's going on, Spartan God? Beats Games in Life. Inferno Fox. Hey, quick question. Gran Turismo Sport, when it launched, wasn't Xbox dudes ragging on that game? Because one, they were ragging on that game, right? Did that fall under the category that's a you problem? When the order flopped at Metacritic. Was that not a you problem? Yo, D was good. Savage, OG John, Halo Gen, Lex Perez. Man, thank you so much. Hit the like button. If you guys get the chance, I will truly appreciate it. Be very helpful. Best chat in the damn YouTube. I'll tell you that much. Ariel is 78. What's good? Hit that like button. Let the people know it's a you problem. Endless echo. Yo. Let me move on to another topic. All right. Let me take this. Everybody's talking about my man K Mega. That's my boy K Mega. All right. I love the dude. He's a good dude. Outside of, beyond the gaming bullshit, he's a good dude. You know what I'm saying? But my God, he really loves Xbox. That's my man. I saw him on Weapon Wheel podcast. If you haven't seen it, check out the latest Weapon Wheel podcast. K Mega was a guest. I know like the first hour or so, he wasn't there. I guess there was like a little miscommunication on the timing, but he appeared for like the last 40 minutes or 50 minutes. And man, K Mega came in there like classic K Mega, bro. Yo, but check him out. He out there Whipping Wheel podcast. It was cool, but you got to check him out, bro. My man. Check him out, though. You'll enjoy it. I'll just leave it there. Okay, Psycho Gamer. He says, hell yeah, GT Sport released unfinished, and it was terrible for gamers, but the Fanboys Damage controlled it for as usual. Nah, Psycho Gamer. You didn't like GT Sport? That's a you problem. All right? That's a you problem, dog. I don't know what you talking about, but you ain't going to go out there and bash GT Sport. Nah, that's a you problem. You better figure it out. Oh, man. Shout out to Psycho Gamer, man. Oh shit, we were on a podcast before. It was a good time. It was on Craig's podcast. All right. Yo, my man is Echo. Roast this fake gamers, cultist slaves. All right. But anyway, Psycho Gamer, it's a you problem. You don't like games with little content? I don't know what to tell you, dog. You better get a therapist because it sounds like you got issues to deal with. Oh shit. Yo, I'm gonna run with this joke. Oh man, let somebody on Twitter tweet to me. PlayStation had no games. PlayStation 4 had no games the first 3 years. Oh, I'm gonna wear that you problem out. I'm gonna use it so much that the Xbox community is gonna be like, yo, this is the biggest mistake we ever made creating this narrative. Because Poor Rock, yo, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna champion the shit out of that game. I'm gonna use that shit for Life of Black Tiger. Let somebody say that shit sucks. That's a you problem, dog. I'm even hashtag that shit. You problem. That shit's getting hashtag and everything. I'm gonna champion that shit. I'm gonna use that shit. I'm gonna squeeze the very lifeblood out of that thing. They're gonna regret. I'm telling you, the fanboys are gonna truly regret ever creating that. They have no idea what they created. I'm gonna run with that shit all the time for everything. I'm gonna use it for even the stupidest shit. To be like, God damn, PlayStation still don't have name change. Oh, you want name change? Because your name suck? Dog, that's a you problem. Fuck is you talking about? Because my name is good. You can't change your name? You problem. Backwards compatibility? You can't get it? Oh, dog, I don't know, dog. That sounds like a you problem. Go play it on PlayStation 3. If it pisses you off, you can't do it on PS4. That's a you problem. Yo, shout out to Lido, $10 super chat. Stuff so bad, Phil Spencer talking about PS4 exclusives. And this is the man you guys praise while he's looking and grooming a beta company that lost their balls, shaking my head, Nintendo. And this who Phil wants to team with. I'm telling you, bro, listen. Here's the thing. That's right there. It's like with the hashtag, that's a you problem. Listen, yo, my man Lionel, it's clear this whole kumbaya shit is ultimately for Phil to put games on everything. And I'm telling you, those Xbox games are going to come on PlayStation, Nintendo. It's inevitable. I just don't think they're holding the actual box. They're still going to make the box, but I don't think their idea of being successful is how much boxes they sell to consumers. I think they care more for services, how many people they could sign up for Game Pass. And now that they got this whole division for cloud and cloud streaming, it's a separate division. You know, Phil's in charge of it, but you got that, you know, whatever the Xbox gaming division, then you got this cloud division. Of course, the cloud division is going to be popular. And you think the cloud division is going to care about the console? No, they're going to care about how much penetration they got. So if they could put that shit on PlayStation and on Nintendo, they're going to do it. The only thing that's going to stop them is Nintendo and Sony. They're the only ones that could truly stop this plan by simply saying no. Boozoo Ram. $5 super chat. Thank you so much. He says, it's funny, we as Americans don't support our product, but the Japanese, on the other hand, have no problem letting you know that they support their own. Well, here's the thing. Microsoft is an American company, right? But their products is made overseas. So Xbox is an American product by name, not by design. It's not like it's manufactured and Americans are building this. It would be one thing. Like if you have the box and it says made in America, all right. But the components are from Taiwan. It's assembled in China and then shipped to America. So that console that you own, none of it's American, other than the only thing American about it is the profit that goes into an American corporation's hands. Now, about this, the days of American made, foreign made is whatever. Because if the very American corporate execs don't even care, then why the fuck should I? At the end of the day, I'm gonna pick the best product that's for me. You know? Now, I don't buy the PlayStation because it's made by Sony, because really, I don't really own anything else that's Sony. Hell, my washer and dryer is made by Samsung. I don't have nothing else. I buy these consoles for what it's supposed to do for me, which is entertain. And the console that entertains me the best is the one I rocks with the best. That's really what it comes down to it. I want to show you guys something. All right? I'm going to show you guys something. I found this interesting today. So this is real interesting. You know, because this whole hype on Twitch, bro. Like, now Twitch became the definitive factor on the success of the game. Oh, but look at Twitch. It has whatever on Twitch. It's number one on Twitch. My man Lionel bugging. $10 super chat. Thank you very much, brother. He says, one thing about my Japanese brothers, they can smell BS from a mile away. They already sniffed that mess out. They don't want that garbage. We're just catching up with them here in America. Oh, snap. Yo, Lionel. I swear to God, this dude's Yoshida. Oh, man. This dude's Yoshida. That's no doubt. You're definitely Yoshida. Classic love. $5 super chat. K Mega didn't want to agree about platforming gaming because if he did, he would have to acknowledge Xbox has no game. No, he didn't. But the problem is, here's the thing. All right, so if people don't know what Classic Love is talking about, on the Weapon Wheel podcast, Black Bond was talking to K Mega about what makes a game a multi-platform game. And K Mega had a totally weird definition. Simply because he's not, how would I say, he feels PC doesn't count. If a game goes on PC, he doesn't count. You know, so if you got an Xbox game and it's not on PlayStation, then it's exclusive. If you got a PlayStation game and it's not on Xbox, it's not exclusive. I mean, it's exclusive. Whether or not it's on PC is irrelevant. And Black Bond was trying to tell him that's not how it works. That if a game is on more than one platform, it's a multi-plat. Now here's the question. What does Porter Rock think? What do I think? I'm going to tell you the truth. I keep it real. If you can play a game that's available on more than one platform, I don't care what the platform is, but if you're talking about a specific game and it can be played on more than one different platform, it's a multi-plat. So Hellblade is a multiplat. Neo is a multiplat. Sea of Thieves is a multiplat. Gears of War is a multiplat. It doesn't matter what combination. All right. Now, there is a term called console exclusive. I'm 50-50. I get it. I get it how that's a good advertisement pitch. So you can have that. I get that definition. Sony uses it. Microsoft uses it. So I get console exclusives. And I guess that's geared towards specific console owners who only play on one platform. To me, the console exclusives is going after the gamer who strictly plays on consoles and they only play on one console. That's really what that term is for. The term is for those guys. The term is not for multi-platform owners. The term is definitely not for PC gamers either. Right? There's one thing I would like everybody to understand. Console sales, or a successful console sells to multiple different tastes. Right? $5 super chat to Lionel. Lionel says, I give the Xbox props for talking in circles until shit don't make any sense anymore. Like, how did we get here? They have good tactics because they will spin that wagon to the point where you don't even remember what the topic is. Like, you just completely forget. You're like, oh shit, what we were talking about. True point. Good point. That's what K-Mega was doing on the Weapon Wheel podcast, to be honest. So Blackman's trying to talk to K-Mega, teaching them what about multipath, and K-Mega's like, awesome, then nothing's exclusive. And the Blackman's like, what are you talking about? So K-Mega's like, so like Nintendo don't have exclusives. He's like, what? What are you talking about? He's like, does phones or cell phones have a Mario? And Blackman's like, yeah, they have a Mario, but it's a specific Mario. They have Mario Run or whatever it's called. They don't have Mario Odyssey. And K-Mega was spinning the wheels. Yo, it was like everybody was getting confused and like, what the hell is he doing? It was pretty funny. But with this console exclusive and all that stuff, a successful console sells to certain demographics. You got the strictly console gamers that only own one console. So yeah, console exclusives would be important to them, right? Because they only own one console. So the more console exclusives you got, the better. Then you got multi-platform gamers, whether it's just strictly consoles, where they own both a PlayStation and Xbox, then it doesn't matter. Console exclusives doesn't really matter because they own both. But then you got also the gamers who are primarily Nintendo gamers or PC gamers and are looking for a second console or a second platform. Now, if you're a PC gamer, chances are Xbox is not going to be your second platform you're going to get because you're buying the same thing. You're getting the same games. They're all coming to your PC platform. So it doesn't really make sense that your secondary choice is an Xbox. So you're either going to go for a Nintendo Switch or you're going to go for a PlayStation 4. If you're a PlayStation 4 gamer, yeah, you could get an Xbox, but you could also get a PC, or you can even go Switch. Chances are Xbox may not that be appealing because it's not coming out a lot of exclusives. While the Switch has a lot of exclusives. Even PC has a lot of exclusives. They're unique to the PC culture, the RTSs and simulation stuff like that, but they have a lot. So you see what I'm saying? So Xbox is in a bad position of being known as a secondary platform. Xbox is truly the platform for people who are diehard Xbox. But I want to show you guys something. My man C Trigger. Let me show you something. Let me share my screen. Where we go. Excuse me if I don't look at the chat. I apologize because right now I'm gonna share my screen. Okay, I want to show you guys something. Going back to Twitch. All right. All right. Everybody see that? Is my screen being shared properly? Hey, holler at me if you see my screen if I'm sharing it properly. Let me raise the bandwidth because I don't know. Does it look blurry? It don't look blurry, right? Okay, let me put it like that. All right, good. All right, yes. All right. So everybody sees this, right? Twitch. Now all of a sudden, Twitch is like a validation tool now for popularity, success of games. You can't make this up, people. All right. Let me see if I can do pop-out chat. Hold on. I'm gonna try something. So that way, I'm gonna try something. Let me try something here. Pop-out chat. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we got pop-out chat. All right. All right. So you see here, $5 super chat. I know bugging. He says, truth is, Sony gives you a reason to keep owning a PS4, while MS keeps giving you a better reason to own a PS4, PC, and Switch. They're not competing, man. They're real quiet. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the quiet before the storm. Bless you, babe. Bless you, honey. I don't know if it's the quiet before the storm. I don't know what's going on. But here you see Twitch, right? Now this is. Oh, go back, homie. Get back here. Go back. What are we doing here? Okay, here we go. So this is Twitch, right? This is where we at. As you can see here, man, close this crap. These are the top games being viewed, right? And apparently this now is like a metric. Right? Number one most viewed games with 206,000 viewers. Fortnite, Far Cry is a new title, so that's being viewed a lot. League of Legends been up there. Playing PUBG's been up there. In real life, Dota, Hearthstone. Now Sea of Thieves is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So still in the top 10, but it dropped down to 10. 21K viewers. Okay, but that's still a lot of viewers though, right? This has like been the biggest metric for Sea of Thieves, the viewers, right? Do you all not agree? Am I the only one that's been hearing that? Let me check the chat. Okay. Oh, let me go with a super chat. All right. Super chat. My man Harry, he says this. Thank you so much for the $519. I gotta check that currency. Holy shit, that looks like a lot of money. Sony dominates interactive entertainment when it comes to game development. No narrative sold. That interactive single games without microtransactions is bad for the gaming industry. Sony sees their studios as assets for the future as PS5 and PS6. I completely agree. Sony knows how they've been it's right over here. Oh no, it's over there. That's it. Yeah. That was my wife. Harry, you hit it right on the nail. They understand the developers. They understand the culture of gaming. I think the PS3, what's been going on, what happened initially with the PS3, kicked them in the butt. And you notice how the later half of the PS3, they went back to games, and the PS3 was successful, right? So the PS1 was all about games, successful. PS2, all about games, successful. The first couple of years of PS3 was about the entertainment and features. You saw how hard life was them. They shifted focus back to games. PS3 did better. They started out this gen talking about games. So you're right. They understand the culture of gaming. They understand game development. They understand how important it is to allow developers do what they do best. And this goes beyond just PS4. This is for the PS5, for the PS6. This is for the PlayStation brand and its legacy for as far as it can go. Outstanding point. Thank you so much for that, super chat donation. Let's see here. All right. So anyway, we all see this Twitch, right? My man says, damn, P-Rock, I didn't know how you have global subs. What you mean? You Yoshida, you out there in Japan. You don't know why? When I saw that for the first time I saw the SEK dollar, somebody told me in Swedish. I'm like, damn, I even got people in Sweden listening to me. That is amazing, brother. To the Swedish audience, to the European audience, Japan, UK, everybody across the globe. It is absolutely amazing to have you guys out here. Thank you so much. All right. Shout out to Switzerland. And I plan to visit Switzerland also. So I'm looking forward to that too. But anyway, y'all see this, right? I know I'm taking a little bit too long to get to my point, so I'm gonna speed it up a bit. So obviously the success is based on views, right? Okay, so let's play this game. So you see Fortnite, Far Cry, League of Legends, PlayerUnknown, right? See in real life, Dota, Hearthstone, Overwatch. Let me scroll down. So you see these games, right? I'm gonna go slowly, and then I want to show you something. So this means success, right? Now, this is what's funny. Remember they talking about, oh, single players is dead, is one and done, right? Single players, one and done. It's all about the multiplayer. You remember that? Everybody remembers that, right? Make sure super chat. We all remember the single player is one and done, right? That damage control. Okay, we about to find out. We gonna see. All right, we're gonna see. Right? Look at Monster Hunter, Street Fighter, Noonie Goonie. Yeah, that's right there, right? But I won't go ahead because that's a new game. Oh, look at that, Bloodborne. Pay attention to this. All right, I want my audience to pay attention to this. 1,142 viewers, right? We got MLB The Show. That's a new game that appeared. We got Dark Souls, Warcraft, Persona 5, 822. Pay attention to these specific games. So we see Bloodborne, right? And now we got Persona 5. We keep going down. Single player experiences, right? Of course, I'm skipping some these specific. The Witcher, of course, but I want to talk specifically on PlayStation, right? We're gonna go down, right? We still see the list. We're going down. We're checking it out. Where we at? What else we got here? Here we go. The Last of Us, 292. You see that, right? Gonna keep going. Hell, more people watching The Last of Us 2 than Zelda. That's crazy. Right here, right? What else? We're gonna keep going. I know it bumped up a little bit. Where we at? Okay, let me stop. We were at Dead Rising. All right, The Last of Us. Now we scroll back down. Batman, Dark Souls, right? For Honor, StarCraft, Mario 64, and boom, 109 viewers. Gears of War. What happened? Please do tell. 189 viewers for Gears of War 4. There are more people interested in watching Bloodborne and Persona 5 streams than Gears of War 4. Motherfucker, do tell. Right? And we're going to see. We're going to keep going down. Let's see. Keep going down. We're going down. Well, look at this. Halo 5. 149 viewers. Please do tell. You got more people watching Bloodborne. You got more people watching Persona 5 than Halo 5 and Gears of War. You got more people watching 2 single player experiences than watching the 2 best franchises on the Xbox platform. So I want to know, how do you feel about Twitch now? Holla at me. Let me know. Am I wrong? Am I bugging out? Let me see what we got here. Let me know. I just want to make sure I don't miss any super chats here. So I had to go back a little bit. So we got that. Did that one. And I think I saw one right now. Let me go here. Trunks. They were saying PS4 exclusives were pointless because they can't just watch them on YouTube, but they bragging about viewers on Twitch. Stupid logic. Well, now look at that. You see it. Am I showing you something? Y'all can see it, right? There are more people watching Bloodborne and Persona 5 than Halo and Gears. Now you tell me, am I bugging out? All right. I want to do something. I want to go to Twitch. I made this post, so I want to see how the replies are. 66 notifications. Oh my god. Because I made that post. Let me see. Here we go. This is my post right here. So I did this post right here on Twitch. I'll leave this here, all captured a few minutes ago. Come to your own conclusion. Enjoy. So I showed people the evidence. At the time, which was maybe like a half hour ago, Halo had 129 viewers. Gears of War had 151 viewers. But Persona 5 got 857 and Bloodborne over 1,300. So I was like, hey, come to your own conclusions. Let's see the damage control. Let's read this together. No one wants one and done games, bro. Okay, here we go. Why are we using old Xbox games compared to the game that just went on PS Plus and a game that released within the past year? That logic. Well, technically, I'm answering. Well, technically, Halo 5 and Gears 5 is forever due to multiplayer. That's what I'm saying. Persona 5 and Bloodborne are one and done. One and done. One and done. So let's see why he says that. Kids, the thing about this list is that folks can log off Twitch right now and the list will look completely different. But why are we looking at games that came out long ago? Why not use release week instead of now? This is funny. I'm going to have to say the same point. Multiplayer games last forever. You guys told me that. You know, Persona came out last year. And Bloodborne came out, right? Came out what? 2015? It wasn't done. Done. It's over. Hell. Even most of you say after a week, they're forgotten. Right? Am I wrong with this? Are we seeing this? Seeing the damage control? People saying, why are you competing an old Halo game and stuff using Sea of Thieves? What they don't understand is you're putting to rest the claim that multiplayer games, single player, one and done games. When two old PS single player games have more views than two Xbox multiplayer games, all four being old games. Thank you. Why is it the non-Xbox fanboys get it? Like the Xbox fanboys, they don't have no logic. You understand what I'm saying? He gets it because he's not an Xbox fanboy. He exactly understood what I'm trying to say. How the fuck is Toonstruck, a game from 1977, have 150 viewers? Never also. Here we go. Another Xbox dude. Oh, look, I can create misleading clickbait too. People will oil at your post and be like, oh my God. But if they use their brain, they will realize 90% of those views count at PS5, P5, or BR on one streamer. Like Nino Kenny has 6.3K views, and one streamer has 4.6. What? Let's see. Oh, look, I can create misleading clickbait too. People will. Oh, I see what he's saying. Oh my God, I can create misleading clickbait too. People will oil at your post and be like, oh my God. But if they use their brain, they will realize 90% of those views count on P5 or BR on one streamer. Like Nino Kuni has 6.3K view and one streamer has 4.6 or goals. Okay. I see what he's saying. He's saying that because it's the amount of streamers that are doing it. All right. Doesn't matter what stream, doesn't matter. Does it? But I'm showing in total, right? I didn't pick it. Let me see. I'm showing in total. I'm not nitpicking streamers. You can see for yourself. You can see overall this yourself. Okay. If 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 multiplayer is this big animal that lasts forever, while one and done games are forgotten in a week, how the hell is the disparity so huge? I'm telling you, you see the point where you see what I'm talking about, dudes? It's the Xbox dudes that don't get it. None of them want to admit it, like, oh shit, you know what, Puerto Rock, you're right. You understand what I'm saying? You know, Cooney 2, 26 is at 6,000 viewers. Sea of Thieves, 9,039 viewers. All right, let me reply to him. Will it be like that? Will it be like that 2 years from now? Remember, you guys said, remember, you guys preach one, and you guys preach single player games are one and done. Yet, as we speak, I'll say Persona 5. Persona 5 has higher views than Gears and Halo. Gears 4 and Halo 5. Notice it's the Xbox dudes. I don't get it. That's not peak numbers. That's right now. CFT's averages 60,000. But notice, the Xbox dudes just don't get it. And it's not like I'm making it up. Let me check the chat right now. I apologize if I missed a lot of stuff. Let me see. Let me go back. Let me backtrack a bit. I apologize if I missed your super chat because I couldn't see it. Well, you guys could see it. Let me see how far we are. Okay, let me go now. I see that one. And we have, where we at? Okay, here goes Harry. Thank you so much. He says, if exclusives don't matter, then your preferred platform don't matter either. Sorry, but that's reality. How much you Xbox try to push lies, that isn't. Oh, yeah. Check out my last, well, you were there for my last video. The Cunt Girl, what's good? The lies that was spread for years is coming back at him. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen real quick. All right, I'm going to go back to where we at. Now I get to see everybody. So I just showed you that, right? Everybody saw what I was talking about, right? Twitch. Everybody saw my Twitter. Why is it the actual X? And you could tell the Xbox dudes did not get the point. Y'all could tell that. Now it's also, oh, why you got to use new games? They're the ones preaching single player games is forgotten after a week. They're the ones preaching that God of War is going to be forgotten after a week it's out. And people will still be talking about Sea of Thieves. I'm going to be interested 2 years from now which one has more stream views. God of War or Sea of Thieves. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be real interesting to see that. Halo and Gears. And what's funny, you see them? You see the comments they made. Why are you using an old game? Why am I using an old game, bro? This is Halo and Gears. This is technically the two best franchises on your platform, on the platform, and now you're just saying they're old games. These are the two games that's being preached as you can play forever, and that Sony doesn't have anything like it. Shout out to all the day. What's up, man? I gotta hop on MLB, man. I gotta first download this shit, man. The internet here, yo, it does not. Let's just say the internet and hotel don't support gaming. Don't support for downloads. Like, man, by the time I download that game, MLB 19 will be out. So I gotta wait till I get like a physical shipment here, or when I move, into an apartment and I have proper internet. But definitely though. Tavon Lamont, $5 super chat. So Xbox guys going by stream numbers to tell if a game is successful. Xbox cleaning to anything at this point. Yeah, man. Kill. On the real. Everything's new. So, but you know what? I use it. If that's the point they want to make, fine. I'll use that point. And you all saw what I did. All I did was use their point. I went to look at the streams. Right now, Bloodborne has more views. Persona 5 has more views than Halo and Gears. Apparently, they don't like it. Now, it's a new goalpost. Oh, why you got to use old games? Again, doesn't multiplayer supposed to last forever? Isn't single-player games supposed to be forgotten? I don't understand how hard is this concept. They're the ones saying it. They're the ones preaching it. Right? I I mean, I don't know what to say. It's crazy because they're creating these boundaries and it backfires on them. I don't think they have a well thought out plan. I mean, granted, if you're gonna have fun with this console war shit and you're gonna go defense, you better make sure you have a. Juanito Tune is like speechless. Yo, I'm a loss for words because I don't think think they don't thoroughly think on these topics. They don't. Von Lamont, $5 super chat. He says Horizon Zero Dawn selling 7 million in a year isn't good, but Sea of Thieves is a success. What the fuck? La Falao. But did you see K-Mega get this from Weapon Field podcast? Oh yeah. Again, I shout out to Weapon Wheel. Check it out if you haven't seen it. But you're right. These dudes don't create a good battle plan. They don't have a battle plan. All their battle plans backfire on them. You want to use Twitch? Cool, fine. I'm going to use Twitch too. I just showed you Twitch. Now it's a problem. Now it's, why are you showing old games? Well, maybe you guys told me multiplayer games never become old games because they last forever. That the only old games that are truly old are single player because they're done after a week. So what are we doing? That's what these dudes are saying. Gamer M, suck P. You seen all the hilarious damage control? It's all over. So again, what are we doing here? I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna be real. I'm not confident if I'm gonna buy the next Xbox, and that's just a me thing. I don't know. I don't know what this brand is doing. And the fan base who looks at Xbox as a primary platform, I just can't rock out with their views. I respect their views. It's their views, it's their opinion, and you know, in the school they have it. But if they're okay with how the direction of Xbox is going, if they feel that people should just shut up, or if they're tired of hearing the negativity or the critiques and all that stuff, if that's how they feel, and this is what they prefer on Xbox, then fine. Then this is the console for you. It is not the console for me. But I guess that's a me problem. Lionel, $5 super chat. And are we forgetting that Scalebound and Fable had to die for Sea of Thieves to come out? Man, you just opened up old wounds, bro. I'm just saying, if this is the direction they're cool with Xbox, then more power to them. Fine. If the next Xbox goes deeper into this situation, then have at it. Don't worry about it. I'll be okay. It's a me problem. I'll find a way. I'll get a therapist. I got free medical. Military pays for it. I'll file it under a VA claim. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'll just live with it. I just can't rock with this. You know, I can't rock with this. You know, when Sony said in 2015 that their lineup looked sparse, of course, fanboys saw that as hilarious. They used that as part of the console war, you know, and they used that to talk shit, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. It's all, you know, if you give a punch, you gotta take a punch. You know? You gotta give and go. You know? If you take a jab, you gotta receive a jab. Don't get in the boxing ring if you're not willing to take a punch. Ruben, $5 super chat. Sup, Rock. I like Sea of Thieves, but they need to blow my mind come E3 plethora games, different types of games to take back the crown. You know, I'm respect that. If you like Sea of Thieves, that's cool. You know, I'm just wondering, Ruben, do me a favor. In June, please remember this. Let me know how you feel about the game in June. That's when I'm interested. Because you could like enjoy the game now because it's new, it's cool. You know, you do crazy shit with your boys. You know, you shoot out of a cannon. You know, you do crazy shit. It's kind of like, how can I put it? Well, let me put it this way. This is one of the reasons why, whatever. You guys remember the game Prototype? It's kind of like a Infamous type game. You can run out buildings and fly, and you do all this crazy shit. And in the beginning, like maybe the first couple hours, maybe the first day, yo, the game is dope. All these powers, and you're just running across the city and gliding, and you do all this earthquake smash shit, right? But then after a while, once you start playing the game, all that shit got boring because you did it already. And there was nothing really fun about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm afraid Sea of Thieves will be like. Because it doesn't have a progression system. There's only so many times you're going to shoot yourself out of a cannon or shoot an animal out of a cannon that you're going to be like, all right, this is fun. So do me a favor, Ruben. If you could remember, please holler back at me. Hell, not even June. You know, at the end of the month in April. Let me know how you feel about, even if in a DM, just remind me. Say, hey, brother, remember this? I just want to let you know how I feel. If you find it still fun, let me know why. I'm interested in that. Lionel Buggin, $5 super chat. Buy the next Xbox, man. I will play you right now. I will pay you right now to throw the one you have out the hotel window right now. Yo, and I know you serious. The only reason I won't do that is because I'm on a military base and I'll get in trouble for loitering and endangering the public, all that stuff. All right? But I know you serious right now. I would. If I was out like in a civilian, I would launch that shit. Or if I was out of my house, because I know you serious about that. But I can't do that on base. I'll get in some serious trouble. Yeah, that's hilarious. My man said, I'll pay you right now if you chuck that shit. To be honest, I don't even have my Xbox right now because I shipped it. I hand carried my PlayStation from the United States to here in Europe. My Xbox, man, box that shit up. They said, oh, you won't see this, you know, with the rest of my furniture for about 60 days. I'm like, oh, good. There ain't shit coming out anyway. That's the truth. Marco, I would rock, but I can't play anymore. I nearly fell into a coma, bro. Oh, man. My man fell. Yo, snap. See us. Oh, shit. Oh. Let's see. Jimmy Equid. He said, the only way to settle this is Fortnite to enable crossplay PS4, Xbox players, and this console war BS. Watch the leaderboard. You know, that ain't going to end the console war. It's not going to end the console war at all. Because at the end of the day, the console war really comes down to one thing. Which box is better than the other box? Whether it's preference or whatever. And 90% of that decision of which box is better than the other box comes down to the games. Because without the games, then the piece of boxes are just boxes. They really don't mean anything. Things like services and features, that don't mean a goddamn thing. Oh, you know what I'm saying? That's who gives a shit. I mean, it's cool. It's cool with the features, but that doesn't define a console. Every console is remembered by the games, and it's the unique games that console have. No one says Super NES is better than Genesis because of Street Fighter, because both had it. Like, what are we talking about? No one says Sega Genesis is better than Super Nintendo because of Mortal Kombat. Like, what are we doing here? You understand what I'm saying? It's the unique games that specific platform provides. And people use those unique games by that platform to say this platform's better because these are the unique games this platform provides that other platforms can't. And that's it. That's what it comes down to it. Yo, let's cut the bullshit. You know, when you got Zaire, well, let me do this first. Von Lamont, $2 super chat. Xbox putting Hellblade on their list now. What the fuck? You know what? I'm glad Hellblade went to Xbox. Game deserves it. This is more about the game than it is about PlayStation. Yeah. Hellblade is coming to Xbox. They even Ninja Theory mentioned it's going to be dynamic 4K on the One X and all that stuff, right? Now the Xbox community is loving it. Now some people on Xbox, real dudes on Xbox, like Rand Outdoor, you know, he loved, you know, well, I think it was Rand, but there's people on Xbox community that praise Hellblade because it's a good game, you know. They didn't care at the time. They wasn't sure if it was going to come to Xbox. It didn't matter. Now that it's come to Xbox, certain people that didn't care about it at all, now they're talking about it. And this is my question: which is more important? Which is more important? Is it the box that's more important, or is it the games that come to the box? What's up, Player Box? What's going on? Help me out here. Which is more important? I don't see how anyone could choose the box over the games. I just don't see how. Because the reason to own the box is to play the games. Here's the truth, and I don't care what platform you're on. If you own a platform, right, but you're looking at a platform that you don't own, and you see all these games that are on there, and you know damn well if all those games were to be on your platform, then you really need to look in the mirror and ask yourself, why are you supporting the platform that you currently own if all the games that you want is on another platform? I'm not saying get a PlayStation, that's why I'm just calling it platforms. I don't care what it is. If you own platform A, but platform B has all these games platform A doesn't have, and you would play all these games. If it was on platform A, why do you have platform A? And keep in mind, that platform is a gaming platform. Are features really that important? The first thing that console should be doing is entertain you with games. Point blank. You know? Like me. Why support the PlayStation platform? Simple. Because it provides me entertainment. It provides me the games I want to play. If it didn't, I wouldn't own it. I don't got it because it's called a PlayStation. The name of the console doesn't matter in and of itself. It's what the console does for me. Because at the end of the day, the console's not donated to me. I have to buy it and pay for it. The games that comes out, I have to pay for it. So I'm paying for something that entertains me. Like if I go to a restaurant or if I go to a fast food place, I'm going to that place not so I could say, like if I go to Five Guys because I want a good burger, or Cookout because I want a good burger, I don't go there to say, well, let me go to Cookout so I can support Cookout. I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it because the burger's good. You are supposed to provide me with a good tasting product. I'm not going there to help with company profits. I'm not giving them my money to say, ooh, I got to make sure I help Cookout or Five Guys. No, they're providing something that I find tasty. That's why I'd rather go to Cookout than McDonald's. Cookout or Fry Guys have better tasting food than McDonald's. So I go there. It ain't about Cookout versus McDonald's or shit like that. So I find it weird. Why are you purposely missing out on games on the other platform? Now, if you don't like the games on other platform, then okay, that's how it is. It's personal taste. But if those games, all of them, appeared on your platform, and you're like, oh shit, now you're gonna get them. You have no problem getting them. Oh, you might want to have a self check. You might want to do a gut check now. Or something spooky. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. You know? But I'm going to say this. I'm going to leave it at this. That good 2 megabyte hotel. Oh, you ain't lying. Let me lower this right here. Oh, bandwidth. You ain't lying, Psycho Gamer. I did a speed test. I think it was like at 6. I was like, yeah, I can't do this. This isn't good at all. Because all their friends will turn on their backs on them. Rock. Let me tell you something. My man Mark Woodland says because all their friends will turn their backs on them. Let me tell you something. If your friendship, if the fine line of being a friend is determined on a console, yo, my wife in the background, she's hearing me listening like, wait a minute. She's like, on a game? The fuck? Even my wife, my wife's back there, like I'm looking at her face and she's like, she can't even believe what I'm about to talk about. If your friendship is relying on the product that you own, I'm going to tell you they're not your friends. My wife says they're fucking idiots. They are not your friends. Do not trust anyone who's your friend only because you bought a console. Don't do it, dog. Don't do it. You're asking for trouble. Because as soon as your taste change, here, let me put it this way. That's kind of weird. Because if you play on a console and you meet friends, right? Now you're afraid to critique it or to tell people you don't like that console because those people will unfriend you. Yo, my wife just said they were never your friends in the first place. Never. That's weird. That's just actually, would you say that's like a disease, babe? Like an illness? That's like an illness. That now I see why people say gaming could be an illness. They're not your friends. I'm gonna tell you. They will drop you. I don't know why. It's just a piece of plastic. It has no feelings. You can't go to human resources and file an EO complaint. They're making fun of my Xbox. What? What are you doing here? Yo, $2 super chat. Mrs. Porter Rock. Facts. They gave you $2, babe. Yo, and let me tell you something. My wife is not a gamer, at all. She plays on the phone, wordplay. What games you play? Word search, scramble. Yeah, that's what she plays. She don't play a console. She wouldn't even have any idea what to do with it. That's it. She's just on her phone, play those little niche games. Bubble Witch, you used to play that a lot. Candy Crush. Yeah, that's her shit. So when she's here listening to me, when she listens to the podcast, because she supports me, right? And she hears the stuff that I'm saying, she just in shock. Like, she cannot believe grown adults are like bugging out like this. Picking sides, picking friends. Oh, you're cool if you like this console, but as soon as you don't like it, we can't rock no more. Like, what? What are we doing here? She's like, that's retarded. Like, it just blows her mind. She doesn't understand, They're saying Miss P Rock sounds like a true Spanish woman. She's half Puerto Rican, half Dominican. Yep, she's a handful. That's it. They go, hey, $2 euro. They say, hey, Mrs. P Rock, hey, Mrs. Rock, thanks for allowing us P sermons. They're thanking you for allowing me the time to talk to them. You know, she supports me in this. You know, yeah, she bought me the Yeti. And fucking Delta Airlines broke it. The motherfuckers. Yo, Delta Airlines is the worst airlines ever. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Mark Woolen, he says, I bought a PlayStation and most of the Xbox community blocked me. Yo. The RD Vania, PR service eating that mango. I was laughing. And salami and queso frito. Oh, yes. Yo, they blocked Mark. Yo, I met Mark. He was one of my first, people I met on Twitter, and he was one of the first people to subscribe. He was actually called Xbox Coys. That was his name, Xbox. So he was an Xbox dude. But, things started getting weird. Xbox was getting less games. PlayStation started getting more games. And, Mark Woolen just made the choice. He's like, yo, you know what? I'm going to go buy a PlayStation. Check it out. And he's been loving it ever since. Whether Mark is an Xbox dude or a PlayStation dude, he is a cool dude. He's a father of two. He has two beautiful children. We talk on Twitter. He's a cool dude. I don't care what console he plays. He could go Nintendo Switch right now and go all Emperor. He could act like the Emperor right now and just be a Nintendo weirdo. It's all good. My man Lionel, $5 super chat. To be honest, Puerto Rock, being a nerd nowadays is cool. Women don't care about dudes playing video games. They will sit and watch. Yeah. Yeah, my wife does it at times. She says it's better than me going to a strip club. She ain't trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? My wife says she'd rather see me make it rain on games than to make it rain on booty bitches. She ain't trying to hear that no more. She's not trying to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? She wants to eat, she'd rather have me make it rain on the PSN store, but stay away from the strip club. I was trying to go to some of these European strip clubs. She's like, bullshit. She says, how about I just get you a $60 PlayStation card? I'm like, all right, cool. That'll work. Oh, snap. But shout out to Mrs. Porter Rock. I love that woman. Been together since 2002. Yo. My peoples, my friends, my family, my fellow gamers. Thank you so much for rocking out with me. I hope you enjoyed this sermon. I appreciate the chat, the conversations. All right. But I gotta be out. What is it? I gotta go work out. I gotta, make sure I stay within standards. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to head up the gym and everything. I wish you all good night. You take care. Whatever platform you on, you keep playing that platform. Enjoy it. If you enjoy Sea of Thieves, then enjoy it, man. Rock out with your peoples. It is what it is. It's all good. If people don't like it, guess what? It's a you problem. Oh, $5 super chat before I go. Yo, P-Rock, we got to go to the strip club one day. I will give you $1K to throw some real booty, not Sea of Thieves booties. No doubt. Hell yeah. That's what's up. Real booty, not Sea of Thieves booty. Yo, everybody take care. To all my peoples and family around the world. Enjoy gaming. This is your boy Puerto Rock 77. And I'm out. Peace.